Are you ready?
I am now, yes.
Okay. Hi, welcome back. I'm Tony Litster.
And I'm Bree Litster.
And we're the co-creators of the Radical Relationship Revolution, where we take tired, worn-out couples and infuse them with new life so that they can reconnect powerfully, have great sex, and live their purpose. And we're excited that you've joined us in this video. Thanks for joining us here. And thank you for the comments that you made on the last video. In this video, we talked about, well, we've talked about this several times, this possibility of a place you can get to in your relationship where it works and you're happy to be in the relationship. And, it's even when it's not perfect, you're still glad to be there. It's a worthwhile part of your life, and you figured out how to speak each other's love language and how to connect in ways where you get your needs met and you're able to meet your spouse's needs. And it's a nice thing to be in.
It's a nice flow. It's very comfortable, and it's just really enjoyable compared to what we had before. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
Yeah, and coming from a place where I felt like there was nothing I could do to make it work. I tried so many things. Everything I tried backfired. Every way I tried to connect and get my needs met, it seemed like I was never able to meet them in a way where it felt good. And I was left living in this world where I was looking on the outside thinking something out there was going to leave me fulfilled because I didn't think it could happen in the relationship. And so to come from a place like that, and I know for you it probably wasn't any more joyful.
You're not very pleasant to live with sometimes. Just sometimes.
I like that she can be honest about that. So we want to talk for a minute in this video about the results that you can experience as a part of the home study course that we've created. And one of the first things that you'll be able to experience is to be able to experience your ability to create change in your relationship. To go from a place of... All right, welcome back. This is Tony.
This is Bree.
And we're really excited to have you here. This is the video we've been looking forward to having a little conversation on. This is the sex talk video. So excited to have a conversation. I hope my mom never sees this video, and if she does, hey, look, Mom, I'm on TV. Anyway, so this is why we wanted to bring this up. We've noticed in couples that we've coached that in every other area of life, that people have opinions and they express their opinions. They're like, oh, I like this kind of shirt. I don't like another kind of shirt.
I like going to a certain restaurant. I like Italian food. He doesn't.
Right? So we have these opinions like, well, I like sleeping on this side of the bed. And I don't like sleeping on the other side of the bed. Or I like chick flicks. We've already brought it up. I might as well just say it. Right?
I like the windows open when it's raining.
Right? So there's these different things, and we have these opinions. And I like this kind of car. I don't like this kind of car. I like to go here on vacation. I don't like to go there on vacation. Right? There's these different ideas, and we express our opinions. And then maybe because of the repressed nature of talking about sex that's happened, from the Puritan upbringing in the culture that we live in, we just don't talk about what we like in sex for some reason. And so we're supposed to, we have these ridiculous expectations. Sex is supposed to be good. I don't know if that's ridiculous, but without any skill, really? You're going to...
It's like going into a basketball game and getting handed the ball and being like, go.
Never played basketball before.
And you're like 5'3".
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like cooking in the kitchen. We're expected to be able to, we recognize
Tony cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like incompetent, like trying to cut some vegetables
what
or something.
What are these things right here that has like a 1/4? Oh, a measuring cup, honey?
When we got married, she's like, you want to do some sauteed vegetables? And I'm like, I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know. I didn't even know what the word was, right? So somehow we're just supposed to know everything there is to know about sex, about our partner and their unique sexual makeup.
Because everybody's different.
Everybody's got different baggage. Everyone has different beliefs and ideas and stories and all this stuff. And we live in a culture that uses sex to sell everything except sex. Isn't that funny?
That's interesting.
Sex to sell cars, to sell makeup,
to sell beer.
Right, it sells everything except sex. Like sex is never advertised to sell sex. It's really funny. So we want to talk about this, that we want to open up a dialogue between you and your partner. And this is just going to be a short video that we did. It's going to give you some ideas on the ways you can open up dialogue in this. And if you want further instruction in the area of sex, you can get the Kama Sutra. Anyway, so here's a couple of areas we suggest. And then you guys can take the conversation to whatever level you would like to. Number one is to take a look at early sex experiences, because there's a really intense psychological imprinting and programming that happens in our early sex experiences.
Any and all of them.
Yeah. The challenge that we've seen several times, not entirely among religious couples, but often among religious couples, is we're not allowed to talk about our past and our past sexual experiences or even sex in general. So there's kind of a repressed feeling in a lot of cultures around that. And specifically in this area of our early sex experiences, if you do not allow your partner to have had a past and to be open and honest about that past, then you only get a little piece of your partner.
You're not allowing them to show up.
They're kept in a prison. I remember we had a friend over at the house, and I talk really openly about pretty much everything. So
I haven't noticed.
yeah, well, hang around for a little longer. I'll start saying some stuff I really shouldn't say on this video. But it was really interesting because all of a sudden she starts opening up, and she was like, yeah, when I was in high school, I partied.